Rahubat Yasa. Welcome to another Paa Taraq reading with the Supreme Grand Council of 24 Elders. Anuki Sabak Tat Nafro Amp. Panashad will be read by Kafret Wire Sashat Nafur Tat.
Hatab Yasa, Anuki Kaftat Ray Sash at Nafortat. Panashad, Anuki Dakau Pa Ashak M Papa Ut, Wu Kalau Ashak Kawan Dakauni, Anuki Kasam Un Afaf Papa Ut, Wu Papa Ut, Kawan Kasam Un Afafni. Anuki Wahu Emma Papa Ut, Wu Papa Ut Kawan Wahu Emani, Nukador Naju Emma Kasam Un, Em Papa Ut, Wu Habib Emma Shakas Un. Nukador Kawun Kalau Kafaf Nuk Ragub Dakau Papa Ut, Talama Regabni Kawan Bahay Dakau Papa Ut, Anuki Yabadbi Nafasni, Papa Ut Kawan Anuki, Papa Ut Kador Nukador, Papa Ut Amul Nuk Amul.
Proclamation. Return to your own. 1. Likun. Learn to live for, of, and by each other, Nuwapu, Nuwapians. 2. Learn to love and care for each other, Nuwapu, Nuwapians. 3. Learn to respect and trust each other, Nuwapu, Nuwapians. 4. Learn to protect and support each other, Nuwapu, Nuwapians. 5. Learn to recognize that each Nuwapu, Nuwapians is you, and you are each other, Nuwapu, Nuwapians. 6. Learn that you were once a baby, then a child, then an adult, then an elder. Remember the stages of life you passed through and treat others the way you wish to be treated, Nuwapu, Nuwapians. 7. Learn to accept who and what you are born and your origin on this planet as a being misplaced by other than self and kind. Return to your own, Nuwapu, Nuwapians. 8. Learn to respect only those of other races who respect you for who they know you really are. The first race on this planet, the first race created, the children chosen to be born on the best and richest part of this Kawak Taha planet Earth. Africa as Afafreye Ka'u Africans. Nuwapu, Nuwapians. 9. Learn to be proud and honored for your noble birth. Each one teach one. Reject what is not yours. Return what was forced upon you of foreign religions, beliefs, cultures, languages, and way of living. Live and die only for your own, Nuwapu, Nuwapians. Paa Taraq will be read by Rektu Sa Hotet.
Rehobat Yasar, Anuki Kamam Rektu Sahotep. Tonight's Paa Taraq is when and where did the spell come upon us? 1. In the records found in their Torah, Bible, it is recorded from the stone tablets of the Ananiki from Nibiru. 2. You find mentioned the name Ham, Hebrew Strong's 2345, meaning black, KHWM, Chaldean. Blackish, MWKH, Kum, Hebrew. 3. In Arabic, it became Ham, taken from the Chaldean Maham, with the exact same meaning, often said to mean warm, hot, even brown. 4. They were taken from the birth of humans, Afaf Re'e Ka, Africans, Kamam, Egypt, as KHUALM. It was a symbol of nappy hair. 5. So in fact, Ham from Kum and Cam also became Ham, all come from the Egyptian word for black. 6. When the Indo-Arabs invaded Africa to spread their religious opinion, al-Islam, a Mohammedanism, and their dialect of Arabs, they changed it from Kemet, to the blacks, AISWDAN, NADWSLA, Sudan. 7. From the Arabic color, Azwud, black, it was the name of all of Afaf Re'e Ka, Africa, called the land of the black-skinned, nappy-haired persons, all of which included Arabia. You will find it Nuwapians in Torah, Genesis chapter 10, verse 6 through 19. 8, it states, and the children of Ham, that is, Sudanese or Kamam-U, which was then Africa and Arabia, land of blacks with kinky, nappy, wabar, hair, not curly, straight, or thin, yet Afaf Re'e Ka-U, Africans, Nagar-U, Negroids. So it says, this Nagar-U, Negroid, Ham, African, had 4 sons, which each became tribes and lands inside and moved outside of Sunday Africa, and the sons became tribes and lands inside and moved outside of Sunday Africa, and the sons of Ham. 1. Cushites. 2. Mesramites. 3. Puttites. 4. Canaanites. 9. And the children of Cush, or Cush, Kis, Castra, which is also found in the Torah as Hebrew Strong's 3568. It means KWSH, blacks, and became SHWK, Cush, Ethiopia, Genesis 2nd chapter 13th verse. It was also called Arabia, 2 Samuel's 18th chapter 2nd verse, Hebrew Strong's 3572. 10. So in fact, Nuwapians, Afaf Re'e Ka, Africa, and Arabia was once one land. 11. And the children of Cush, or Ethiopian Cushites, were Seba, or Seba, Arabia to Jordan, Havilah, Ethiopia, and Sabta, Somalia, and Ramah, Kenya, and Septeka, Chad. 12. And the children of Ramah, Kenya, Sheba, Yemen, and Dedan, Oman. So these are the Nagaru Negroid people and the lands in which they first dwelled. 13. And this Cush gave birth to a son called Nimrod, or Ni-Marad, who was part Anunnaki, for he moved out of Africa and crossed over to Mesopotamia, and Cush as Kish, and took a daughter of Enoch, son of Cain. And this Nimrod, was born a demigod, Gabor. 14. You read in Torah, Genesis 10th chapter 8th verse, You read, and Cush gave birth to Nimrod. Hebrew Strong's 5248. It means rebellious. NMRD, DWRMN, Nimrod. From Hebrew Strong's 4775-76, means rebel, MRD, rebellious, DRM, Marad. 15. So you read verse 8 in translation, and the black one, Cush, gave birth or caused by a female to a son named the one who will be rebellious, Nimrod. Why did they name him that? 16. Because they knew his mother was a Canaanite of Jawad, wicked, and Nawad, evil nature, so it was the same with the child. As you read in Genesis 6, chapter 4th to 5th verse, you will see Hebrew Strong's 1368 for the word Gabor, and it means demigod, GBR, half moral, half extraterrestrial, half deity, RBG, Gabor, Gabor. Gabor are born by sexual intercourse between Nephilim, Hebrew Strong's 5303, meaning ones cast down, NFL, LFN, Nephilim. 18. And the seed of Enos, son of Seth, mortals, Enos, Enosh, Hebrew Strong's 582, meaning forgetful mortal, ENWSH, mortal men, SHWNE, Enosh. 19. So you see the mixture of the sons of God with the daughters of men gave birth to a Jabaru, Gabor, demigods called mighty men. 20. So when you look at Genesis chapter 8 verse, you read, and Cush begat Nimrod. He began to be a mighty one. Hebrew Strong's 1368, Gabor, the exact same word in Kamam, Egypt. He was called Numatra. 21. So this Nimrod was born by Cush, taking a Nephilim woman to birth a Gabor, demigod Nimrod. 22. And she was from the seed of Canaan, Cain, Genesis 4, 7 through 24 verse. This seed mixed with Nephilim in the land of Nod, Lebanon, and the result was wickedness. 23. And what did the children of Cain to Enoch learn in Nod by these extraterrestrial who were cast down to Taha, earth, from Orion's Aldebaran star system? 24. Genesis says, they taught them much works and arts, even white magic, later called Wiccan, Wicca. 25. Genesis 4th chapter 21st to the 22nd verse. This is only part of what they taught them. The rest is found in books left out of the Bible in 325 CE by the Council of Nicaea, oversaw by a Gabor demigod named Constantine, 306 to 337 CE, to hide the secret of the casting of the spell. 26. You find the rest in the book of Enoch, 1 Enoch 7 chapter 11 verse. Then they, Nephilim, took wives of mortals, each choosing for himself whom they began to approach and whom they cohabited or had sex with, teaching them sorcery, white magic, Wicca, witchcraft, spell casting, incantation, spells, and the dividing of roots and herbs, trees, and the woman gave birth, brought forth Nephilim, children, Gabor. The book of Enoch, also 1 Enoch, 9th chapter, 5th to the 14th verse, 6, Samael, Nanar, also has taught sorcery. Also find the book of Jubilee, 5th chapter, 1st to the 10th verse. The same story was left out of the Bible and Quran to hide the actual facts. 27. So Nimrod moved eastward from Africa's Ethiopia to Mesopotamia, took an evil, wicked wife, and his own mother had sex with him. 28. So as Genesis chapter 6 to the 19th verse states, wife states, and you see the seeds of Ham and Cush to Nimrod. 29. The spell of ignorance was put on the Ethiopian Cushite people, originally Tahites. 30. 6,000 years ago, this was caused by the master builder Nimrod, son of Cush, mixing his seeds with the Enochite women who had been born by Cain, mixing with Nodite women of Nephilim women. So Nimrod did become a Gabor, demigod who later mixed. 31. Mixed with his family of Canaanites in Jordan to Jerusalem on to Sodom and Gomorrah. Genesis 10th chapter 9 to the 19th verse. 32. Everywhere he went, he built great structural landing sites for the Nephilim to come and go. These Nephilim were called Anaki from Anunnaki. Bible called also Elohim, Anakim. 33. So he angered the deity Baal God, who was Enlil, master of the sky. So you read in Genesis 11th chapter, 1st to the 9th verse, where the spell was cast on his people. 34. Enlil said to Nanar, his son, and Nanurta, his other son, let us three go down there. Genesis 11 and 5. Nanar, Sin, Zuin, El Shaddai came down first alone just to see what Nimrod the Gabor, or son of the Nephilim, was up to, with the children of Adamites, Sethites, Enosite, mixed with Enochites of Nod. 35. Genesis 11, chapter 6, verse. He saw what they were building and listened to what language they spoke, all one language, and very clear Nuwapic. 36. So he, Namnar, returned to Nibiru to warn his father Enlil, son of Anu. 37. So Enlil, Nanar, and Nanurta said in Genesis 11, chapter 7, verse, Come on, let's three go back down to Kawak Taha, planet Earth. 38. To cause confusion among them, Genesis 11, chapter 8, verse. 39. So he put a curse on them, a spell of Babel, confusion. 40. They began to separate, spread all over, and were scattered abroad. Genesis 11, chapter 9th verse. 41. Therefore is the name of it called Babel, Bab-Elu, doorway or gateway to Enlil, or Elu, El, Elohim, Elah, Allah, or Alihat, because Enlil, the Yahweh, did there in Mesopotamia, confounded the language, Nuwapic, of the Taha earth, and from thence did the Lord scattered them abroad the surface of Paa Taraq, the earth. 42. Nuwapic became tongues, dialects of Middle East, all semantics became Semitic tongues, and the spell of spelling was cast upon our Salal race in the form of religions from Mesopotamia that spread even back to Afaf Re'e-Ka, Africa. 43. Now, original Afaf Re'e-Ka Africans are calling themselves original Asiatics. Religions of others is the spell of Kingu, or Lawi to Nan-U, Leviathan. 44. Let's break the spell with Wu Nuwap as Nuwap-U Nuwapians, called in their Bible Genesis 10th chapter, 3rd verse, Naphtulim. 45. Or in 1 Chronicles 1st chapter, 11th verse, Naphtuhim, that is Napata of Dangala in Sudan, Napata, Sudan, and Meroe, Ethiopia. Evolutionary Tahites called Afaf Re'e-Ka, little people or pygmies or Nubian Islamic Hebrews, Nuban scientists. Tawakul.
I Am Who I Am will be read by Nit Sakamtat Satis M. Atun.
Ravat Nisar, Ranani Kawan, Nith Sakamtat Satis M. Atun. I am who I am. 1. I have been with you because I love you. All. 2. I am Zeti, Zetwi, Zedi, Pa Munzal, Nazdar, Amun, Nabab, Reye, Akakwata, Zeti. 3. I will soon depart from you. 4. I incarnate from time to time to renew our timeline. 5. I am here, which is there, now. 6. My time to depart is near, so I only wish you knew who I was to you. 7. I will return again and again. Look for me in the wind. Look for me in the waters. Look for me in the soil. Look for me in your dreams. 8. I will reincarnate again when needed. 9. This is my findings. 1. They look at me, yet they don't see the real me. 2. They listen to me, yet they don't hear what I am really saying. 3. They have touched me, and still they were not able to feel me. 4. They have kissed me, yet they did not love me. 5. They were born of my genes, yet they are not my child. 6. They follow me, yet not close enough. 7. They came to me, yet they did not stay. 8. They smiled with me, yet they did not mean it. 9. They greeted me, yet and still never meant it. Tawakkum.
Tawakkum. Please tune in every shadow at 8 p.m. for another Paa Taraq, and at 9 a.m., 3 p.m., and 9 p.m. for chanting with the Supreme Grand Council of 24 Elders. Wada'u Yasam.